Hello everyone, this is Brittany with Redeemable Junk, and I'm here today to show you guys how to make these glassine bags with napkins. I had some requests on my page on how to make them, so I thought I'd show you my process and how I do it. So to begin with, we want to get a glassine bag, any type of glassine bag. I usually coffee dye mine before I do it, but I don't have none that's pre-made or pre-coffee dyed, so we're just going to use a regular one. And what I do is I get my Mod Podge and I brush my Mod Podge, I got way too much on there, on my glassine napkin. Now I just brush it where I want the napkin to stick, because wherever the Mod Podge is where the napkin's going to stick down. Now this will not leave no glossy residue like most Mod Podge napkins do. A few of my bristles came off of my brush, so I'm going to try to get those off real quick. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go dry this with my heat gun. So I'm going to go dry that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I have that dry, I'm going to take my napkin and I'm going to decide where I want to place it on my bag. Now this doesn't go all the way up to the top, but that's okay because I'm going to be putting some lace down, or possibly cutting this down and putting that down on the top. I haven't really decided what I'm going to use yet, so we'll decide that in a minute. But you're going to decide where you want to place it at. And I want the main rows to show. So I'm just going to lay it down like this. You're going to get some type of, I just use craft paper, just the kind that comes in the boxes whenever you order something. And what you're going to do is you're just going to lay that down carefully over your image, or over your napkin in your glassine bag, and then you're going to iron it. I have my iron on high, the highest setting that it will go. I just iron over it a couple times. And there you have it. It's stuck on just as we wanted it to. It did move a little bit on the bottom, which kind of stinks, so I'm going to have to use my ink to ink that up and hopefully cover that mistake up. But then I just trim my napkin off. You want to be very careful doing this so you don't cut your glassine bag, because that's very easy to do. I've done it more than once, but I sew around my glassine bags, so if I do it, it ain't a real big deal. It's not the end of the day or anything. So there we have that, and see, it has no glossiness to it at all. I love that it isn't glossy at all. So I'm going to go ahead and ink it up right now. My workspace is a complete disaster right now. I would be so embarrassed to show you guys what it looked like. It's horrible. So let's ink these edges up and give it more of a rustic look. Sorry, I'm not on camera, am I? I like to get the top of mine inked up. Some people cut theirs off. It's just personal preference on what you want to do. It's your glassine bag, so you do what you want with it and make it how you want it. So now I've got to decide on my top, and I was kind of thinking about going with white, but I don't know. I thought about maybe coffee staining it, but then it almost falls into it and blends into it. So I kind of like it doubled over like that. I kind of think it's cute. I'm not sure. Let's see. If I just lightly take that to it, that takes away some of the white. That's cute, isn't it? I like it. I'm thinking about hanging a charm from it. So, I like it doubled over like that. I was going to cut that off, but I think I like it. So, we're just going to cut that like so. Getting my glue bottle. My Fabri-Tac in it. Sorry, I need to get in frame. And we're just going to glue this down. And I might want to put a bead of glue on the inside of this to hold it together. But like I said, it's not really a big deal because I am sewing it down, so. I just want to take a minute. Isn't this the cutest glue topper in the world? I was gifted this from a wonderful lady in my group. She actually gifted me 3 of them, and I just adore them to pieces. They're so lovely. So there we go. And I haven't decided. I might hang a charm off of it, or I might put a flower in the middle of it. I'm gonna get my flowers out because I bought some new flowers yesterday and see how it looks. So let's grab a couple of them real quick. Okay, let's see what we got going on. I don't think those are gonna look good, but I have this peach flower. Oh, that matches so pretty. Oh, doesn't it? I also have this one that has pretty beads in the middle. Which one do you guys like better? I think I like the one with the beads in the middle. I think it's cute, so I think that's what I'm gonna go with. It's adorable. So now we're just gonna glue this down, and then I'm gonna take it to my sewing machine. I'm gonna sew around the edges, and we're done. Oh, one of those beads fell off. And you can measure it. I just eyeball where the middle's at. Not that I'm going to get it correct every time, but I usually do a pretty decent job. So we have it. Let me bring it closer to you guys. I'm going to go sew it, and then I'll show you guys the end result. I'll be right back. Okay, let me just cut the strings off, and then I will show you guys the end result. This turned out super cute. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That would look so lovely in a rose journal. It really would. It's beautiful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I would love to see your own creations. So if you make some, make sure to post them to the page. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.